We'll have to wait and see whether it all appears.
No inkling on the Book of Face yet.
Well, I have no... Oh, no, there you go. I see stuff happening on the Tube of View. Looks like we're working. Allegedly. Allegedly we're working. Looks like we're good. Yeah, I'd say we're working. There we go. Let me quickly edit this. And good morning and welcome to Elevensies with Lisa and Anton. Ta-da! Apparently we've just been notified that we are in fact live now. So it's good to know that, isn't it? Good to know that you exist. So I do wonder sometimes, is it all a figment of my imagination?
I don't like just existing. I prefer to live a little.
Oh, gosh, yes. Well, we do live. Am I chopping my head off here? Let's go up a little bit. There we go. Quite possible. Quite possible I've cut us in too tight. Happens a lot. Let me just quickly edit this. So good morning, yes.
Good morning and welcome to Elevensies with Lisa and Anton Stewart. Good morning, Nessa. So we know it's Thoughtful Thursday and not Magical Moon Day, but we didn't really want to let this amazing full moon go by without talking a little bit more about it.
Oh, you know, and there could be a lead into tomorrow about this as well.
Okay.
Because it's a significant one, if I remember rightly.
Right, okay. Well, it is... we are waxing today into the Taurus full moon, and the moon is in Taurus. And I was going to talk about a Taurus full moon spell I did a long time ago, but I guess we're going to save that for tomorrow.
No, you can do it. You can talk about it. You should.
So I want to say that Taurus is ruled by Venus. Now, Venus today is a little bit angry. But, and you'll notice that maybe the last couple of days you have felt a little extra stress. There's some Mars-Venus stuff going on.
I could certainly attest to that.
There's some Mars-Venus stuff going on again, and, we'll not worry our pretty little heads about it. What we're going to do is say, forewarned is forearmed. So I think what we'll focus on today is harnessing this Venus energy. We're going to work with our heart center. And the best kind of magic to do with heart center is indeed love or prosperity.
Ooh.
Because Venus is the goddess of love, but she's also a goddess of finer things. Hi, Jen. And then bear with me as I say that today is Thursday, ruled by Jupiter.
Yes.
So Jupiter is a time of expansion. Jupiter, the planet, is known as the great benefactor, the great benefic. So we have the benefits of the energy of Jupiter in Aquarius. We have a little bit of tension between Mars and Venus, but we can use that for passion. We have the moon growing or waxing towards the full moon that's going to have an eclipse. And we know that sometimes lunar eclipses can change relationships we have with women. So we want that to be a positive change. We don't want to eclipse someone out of our life.
Somebody we really like. That
so
would not be
the energy that's out there, and the best way to use it is the next 3 days, today, Friday, Saturday especially, is to check yourself. See if you're being kind or not. I mean, there's no way you can always be perfect, and there's no way that you can figure out if somebody's going to hear what you're saying sarcastically or how you really mean it. But do your best to be concise and positive these next few days. Also, a great magic to do is what we had talked about before in the beginning of the month. I think we talked about this with the new moon and talked about Taurus and Year of the Metal Ox and prosperity and all those good things.
Yes.
So I don't want to repeat everything, but I know there are some people probably who haven't been here before who are wondering, about the details.
So what are they talking about?
But this is a great time to do something like prosperity will wash debt off me, so mote it be.
So mote it be.
It's also a great time to let go of emotional bad habits and build positive ones. It's also a great time to bring in love and the finer things, right? So things that you would appreciate. So it could be something nice for your home, or it could be connecting with someone in a positive way. You know, something that's going to build something worth you having, right? So whether you're working on love or you're working on money, this full moon is for something that's worth having.
Right.
So interestingly enough, last month, right around Psychic Fair, we found this little ticket on the porch, and it said, "Trick or treat." And good job finding this. Hope it is fun, and I hope you win. Love a random stranger who wishes you luck and all the best. So somebody was like paying it forward, and we did in fact scratch the ticket, and we won $4.
$4?
So I'm going to use this $4 because 4 is foundation.
Yes, good to build on, yeah.
And we noticed that 4 is the number of the emperor.
So it is.
Right? So I'm going to use this, these $4. I'm going to go collect these $4 today while the moon is waxing. And I'm going to use those $4 that I'm given as seed money for prosperity.
How cool is that?
And I'm going to use that chant, "Prosperity will wash debt off me, so mote it be," as I put these $4 into the little pouch that I have. I have a pouch with a bee on it, and bees are prosperity.
We like bees.
And I put a little bit of resin in there that smells really wonderful. So I'm going to start my little money pouch.
Grow some monies.
And then I may put some Benjamins in there as they come in.
Benjamins.
Because I'm sure that Benjamins are going to come in there.
Yes, it's all about the Benjamins.
I don't know if you wanted to say some stuff, and then I'll go on to
Sure.
another plan.
Let's first off say hello to Sparky. Thank you for joining us. And Sparky tells us it's her birthday. So many, many, many blessings on your solar return, Sparky.
Yeah, solar return.
Hope you have many more. You know, when you hear this, and lots of muggles don't realise because it bounces straight off, and we're going back to astrology again here, when people say, "Oh, many happy returns, many happy returns."
Why do we say that?
What do they mean by that? Well, it means may you have many more solar returns. You know, many happy returns. Your solar return, the place where the sun arrives back at the point in your natal chart where it was when you were born. It's your birthday. So there. Yeah, I hope you have a great birthday, Sparky. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you like it in Boise, Idaho. I have no idea what you're doing out there, but hey, why not? It's as good a place as any to be. And if anybody else is watching us on the tube, if you do, please say hi. We, as you know, our focus right now is very much on YouTube. We really want to try and ramp up our presence there. I mean, we've got something like 10,500 followers on the Book of Face. This is true.
11.
But 11,000 followers on the Book of Face. 12,000. 13,000.
No, we have 11,700 and something.
Nearly 12, then.
We worked hard to build that up, but I think Facebook's going to go away soon.
Facebook seems to be going through some
transitions.
I think that's a nice way of putting it. Some strange occurrences are occurring with Facebook. And they're trying so hard by even changing their name to Meta. Yes. I assume that's something to do with Meta. I don't know. It's something to do with, as I would call it, metadata, but you folks over here, metadata, which is surrounding the periphery. Which Facebook have made a living out of digging into all that crap to find out all about you. It's called surveillance advertising. It's lovely, isn't it? Anyway, so I think people are getting bored with that model now. Well, certainly consumers. Yeah, I don't want everybody to know everything about me. It's a little too intrusive. So I think Facebook's day in the sun may be waning.
What worries me is when you think about something. You don't even talk about something.
Yeah, but
and you get spammed with it.
Here's the thing. What you've not realized is there's something that's caused you to have that thought at that time.
I suppose.
So what it was that occurred, yeah, but I mean, it's definitely straight up. I mean, like the NSA would be so proud. They used to spend, oh, look, thank you. Sparky sent us a super chat for our prosperity pouch.
Oh, hey, thank you.
Thank you. Well, prosperity, so motive be.
Prosperity, so motive be.
You know what we're growing money for, you know,
Celtica.
and that's the right colour for it, I have to tell you.
Celtica, man.
Celtica, so motive be. Yes, we are. So, yeah, we're doing it. Oh, Facebook is full of ads, and you have to search to see posts from your friends. The algorithm is all messed up. Well, you know, they're desperate. Yeah, I'm just slightly on my horse, and then we'll go back to it. But I know, when I think it was the advent of iOS 15 particularly, and certainly now with
he's gone
Mac
all
OS.
geek now.
Well, no, you know, if you're in the Apple ecosystem, which more than 50% of people are, you know, the thing is that Apple have always been, you know, sort of the guardians of privacy, for want of a better word, because you have to understand when something is free, you're the product, okay? So Apple don't make money from selling advertising. That's not their gig. They make money from selling products and services, but they make a lot of money from selling products and services, and they don't need to make it surreptitiously from selling personal data. So they've done what they can, or they work to do what they can to try and reduce the amount of personal information that you're putting out there, you know, which is a pain in the ass if you use that information to try and make your marketing better. Because Facebook, fair play to them, have made a brilliant job of doing this, of analysing who you hang around with, what you do, what your interests, what you look at, how long you look at something, what next took your attention, what they put in your little feed to see whether you did it. And you live in this bloody ecosystem, you know, complete, and I mean echo, not ecosystem. It echoes back everything you expect to see. So your reality gets contorted, you know, and you only see what you think you want to see. And you start to find yourself stuck in this really bizarre universe. And they just got to feed you more and more advertising. But Apple said, no, we're going to make it very hard for people to track you. So Facebook actually took out full-page ads all over the place to saying they're trying to kill the internet. No. But anyway, I'm going to get off me high horse now.
So we're going
back to prosperity.
We're going to get rid of all of that negative energy.
It's not negative.
Muggle energy. We don't want
muggle. Yes, right. It's geeked and muggle.
We spent a whole bunch of minutes trying to build up some magic. So let's go back
to magic. Magic's good. We like magic.
All right. So just to recap, get rid of the geek stuff.
Yes, my geek is away. I promise. I put my geek away.
To recap, the moon is waxing in Taurus. So we know that the moon will be opposing the sun, because in order for the moon to be full, it has to be opposite the sun. The tricky bit is that moon is also opposing Mars. So that's making people a little bit aggressive and a little bit emotionally tense.
Yeah, I think that.
And there's going to be this eclipse. And then Venus is in Capricorn. Not the happiest placement for Venus.
Difficult, isn't it? Difficult.
You know, it makes it a very kind of bottom line
pragmatic
energy.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do is we're going to focus on our heart chakra, because that's ruled by Venus. And we're going to think about the two colors of heart center, which are pink. It's Mr. Emmett. Who else? Which are pink and green.
It's about him.
So some of you have heard me talk about heart center before being pink and green. The pink part of heart center is connected to the emotions outside of us, like that makes me happy, that makes me upset, I love that, I don't like that, those kind of things. Fear of things that are happening.
Right.
Or joy. And the green part of heart center is about self, is about what we feel inside, what we know, what is our truth. So there are little mantras, that modern sounds that we use to kind of connect to heart center. So I'm going to give you some of this toning for heart. And I would like it to be put out there for you to use for your full moon magic. You may certainly start prosperity will wash dead off me today. Prosperity will wash dead off me tomorrow during the eclipse. And prosperity will wash dead off me the day after. You think it's a good idea? Yeah, okay.
Not what I heard.
All right. So just take a nice deep breath and focus on this beautiful inhale of positive energy and exhale of negative energy. Inhale of esoteric things, exhale of muggle things. Get into your center space, okay? Nice deep breath. And let yourself see that green color. Green is a really easy color to see when you close your eyes. You can see it on the backs of your eyelids. And then let yourself see the pink color. And think about working on something, drawing something to you that you will love, that you will appreciate, that you will use wisely, whether it's financial or emotional, whether it has to do with building wealth. Building as something goes out of that space, right? Releasing debt, filling it with positive energy and cash flow. Releasing worry and stress and filling it with love from others, love for yourself, all right? And get that kind of rhythm of breath going. We're frozen, unfortunately, so I hope that it's working. But nice deep breath. Feel that tone coming into heart center. Repeat in your mind, prosperity will wash dead off me, so mote it be. Or love will replace anxiety, so mote it be. Nice deep breath. I don't think we're on Facebook anymore.
No, well,
all right.
We're certainly here on the tube with you.
And then the last one, we're going to do more of the soft E and less of the big A. So last nice deep breath. Let yourself imprint that ease into heart center.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was nice. I actually really felt that, yeah. Because I've been feeling it the last couple of days.
Oh,
it's been a bitchy,
stress on a stick
time. You know,
stress on a stick,
it's
man.
Grizzle, grumble, snort, bitchness time. Which is we don't like to do that.
I mean, I think that. I think whatever you focus on comes into focus. But because I've had physical ailment and been hurting so much, I have dropped everything. I've dropped everything because I can't pick it up. And, I've just had a really difficult time. I ruined our dinner the other night. I picked up the pot. I spilled the soup. It burnt me. And it ruined the stove. So we had to get a new stove because it took out the igniter, and there's no way we could fix it.
Okay, let's just put things into perspective here before you have a downer on yourself.
We have a beautiful new stove.
Before you have a downer on yourself. It was slated for replacement anyway.
Yes.
One of the burners no longer worked. It had seen far better days. So we just brought that forwards. We were going to have to do it anyway, but and I am blessed in so much as that I'm a jack of all trades,
right, so
and it was no bother for me to change the stove.
I'm just saying that you could see how this energy of stress, tension, anxiety, upset has been building.
Mm.
But as good witches, we are aware and we need to embrace change. The whole world is changing again from this Pisces energy into Aquarius energy. We have to embrace that. It takes a while for that transition to happen.
Yep.
Some people are still going to be holding on to the old as we move forward into the new. And just really, prosperity will wash dead off me, so mote it be. Or love will wash away anxiety, so mote it be.
Yep.
Whatever it is that you're working on, connect it to what's available. Expansion, building, growing, heart center things. Go read about heart chakra and see what you can connect your magic to that has to do with heart
hugely wonderful. And if you know, when Lisa was talking about the pink and green, cheap plug, I know, but we actually make a heart chakra candle, which is a 2-color. We pour it ourselves, and the scents that are in it aligned
Venus.
with Venus.
Yeah.
So it's really quite nice. You might want to think about burning one of those as you're doing some meditation work and all that fun stuff. But yeah, so one thing I want to say before I'm certainly I do want you to carry on with what you were saying, but the one thing I want to say is that you notice when something gives way to something else, whenever there's a changing of the guard, there's always a battle. There's always a battle. There's always a battle between summer and winter.
Because somebody wants to hold on to the old,
There's I've been sleeping to heart chakra singing bowls. Not a bad idea.
Nice. Key of F.
Not a bad idea at all. So there's always this battle, and we are moving globally. We are moving globally into a place of enlightenment, if you will, into a place of higher consciousness. This move into the age of Aquarius, finally. But there's still this fight between the old guard. They're desperate not to let go. And so we've got this like turmoil, you know, and it's almost like, can things get any worse? You know, can there be, so, you know, you think you've seen the worst in somebody and then they lower the bar even more, you know. There's like hatred and vitriol and all this nasty stuff thrown around. But it's our job, if you will, as people who hold the beacon of hope, who hold that idea of that love is the strongest force in the universe.
Yeah, fear is the next. That's
to overcome people's fears. But you can't overcome fear with fear. You can't overcome anger with anger. It only besets more anger. The only thing you can do to counter that is love. And love will conquer everything if it's used right. Oh, yeah. What else can go wrong? Yeah, don't
never ask that.
Don't ask that question. How hard can it be? Well, show you.
Well, I think that, you know, if you want to try to understand on a deeper level what's going on globally, read all about Pisces and all their traits. And, you know, there are books out there that tell you the Pisces child and the Pisces worker and all that kind of thing. Read about Pisces and then read about Aquarius and see how society is kind of making that transition, right? We've come from, and again, good and bad, the ugly. Pisces is this kind of undoing energy, right? Self-undoing.
House of self-undoing.
Right?
Yeah.
And Aquarius loves humanity but hates people and can be considered a very cold sign.
It can be.
So here's
I know, I married one.
Pisces energy, this very drippy, wet, emotional, want to save everybody and don't care if I save myself kind of energy, meeting up with Aquarius that says, what's wrong with you? Get over it, you know? So it's a very interesting transition that we're seeing.
Yeah, it is. But, you know, change is the only constant in this world, and it is inevitable. And it is, you know, the only way to get through something is to get through something. Right. You can't, you know, good point. Tough childhood. That's a good way of putting it.
Well, I bet she would. If she's Scorpio, she squared the Aquarius energy.
Yeah.
And then Pisces, at least there was a water connection, but Pisces will just piss Scorpio off because,
It's a technical
again,
term,
Scorpio was like, hello, why are you not swimming? You're going to drown. Anyway, I'd like to say again, though, thank you to the person who did the random act of kindness.
You are, that we appreciate
and left us this doubler $4 ticket that I'm going to use to build prosperity as a good foundation.
I can't say prosperity without saying so motive being.
So motive being.
Prosperity. So motive being.
And Mike says thanks, he needed that. He saw the cardiologist the other day and didn't like their findings.
Oh, yeah, it's woosah. You've got to get yourself to that place of health and wellness.
All right, today's card. Woo!
Judgment.
All right.
Yes.
I'm going to use this in an interesting way. Okay. I'm going to say, today don't judge others because the energy is really wonky.
Yeah.
Today, without crucifying yourself or being too judgmental,
I love it.
Give yourself a little check. Is what I'm about to say going to be received how I mean it? Do your best. There's nothing you can do how other people hear what you say. But do your best to try to be concise and accurate. Try not to be in a space of over touchy-feely today because it's not going to go well.
No.
All right.
I think sometimes oh gosh.
Let this prosperity
all right.
washed off me energy be there instead.
I want to say this is we can all get drawn into stuff and the astrologically right now there's that
tension,
predisposition, if you will, within the heavens right now to fire off, things like this. That old, is it necessary? Is it kind? Is it true? These are important things. Put that bit of judgment there. You have a court proceeding tomorrow. Yes. Okay. Well, yeah. Gosh.
We have an interesting meeting this afternoon.
Yeah, we do too. Yeah, sorry, just throw my train of thought there nicely, but it's all about it.
Yeah.
The one thing that's leaping out at me with today's reading on this card is this equal arm cross. I mean, some say that's the cross of St. George.
Well, that's the Red Cross coming to the rescue.
The slayer of dragons and all that. But the equal arm cross is about getting things in balance. And it is about, harmonizing the energy of the oppositions or harmonizing the fixed energies, because those really are. The rest are sort of derivations of the fixed energies. So if you can harmonize those fixed energies and bring yourself to a place in the center, so to speak, or somewhere that really works to harmonize those. Maybe you need to be a little more fiery sometimes and you need to be a little more light and airy on other occasions. But if you can harmonize all of those energies today, I think you'll do well. And remember, discretion is the better part of valor. Choose where you're
maybe you
involved.
Don't have to say it is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't offer, Savannah, I wouldn't offer anything extra that could be used against you.
Plead the fifth, girl. That's it. You have a right to not incriminate yourself.
All right. Thank you all very much.
Yes. We're joking.
I don't know if we'll see you later or not. I think we have some incoming.
Oh, we've got income. The next few weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God!
It'll be all right.
It's taken we have a really big supplier, which just happens to be our publisher as well. So they're Savannah says a lawyer said the same thing. Yes, sometimes keep it shut. That's it.
It's hard.
Yes,
sometimes.
It's not necessary to prove your innocence. Remember that.
But good judgment will bring justice. So but you'll be all right.
Yeah, you know what they say is that bad experiences come from poor judgment, but but also bad experiences gives you good judgment. So long as you learn from that, and good judgment is a great skill. I'm reminded of Manawyddan the epitome of good judgment,
All right.
if you will.
Well, the epitome of good judgment says we got to be on time today.
We got a shed load to do, so we better stop wittering and get on with it. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Sparky, happy birthday! Thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
You might start a habit, and if that becomes habit forming with everybody, we'd be super grateful.
Oh, super chats?
Super grateful for super chats. We're going to have super gratitude for super chats.
All right.
There you go.
Thank you all.
So
have a great day.
Thank you.